What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, what's good, y'all? What's today? What's today? Okay, cool. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yes, we might enter EA soon as well. Me and the members are currently in this trade right here. And if you ask any of them, I know this one was definitely a mentally challenging trade right here. We entered this last night during Tokyo session. We were ranging, wicking back and forth, in and out of drawdown, kept on tapping TP1. Then we did this huge retracement, and then it dumps to like about an hour ago, and now we're nice and blue in profit. And we're about to hit TP7 in a second. Hey, what's going on, Sparkle? How you feeling today? Yeah, so I'm gonna put this on my other screen. We're gonna look for some other setups. Yeah, I do like EA though. We've been waiting for this reversal for a while. Those that have been watching the stream for the past couple of weeks, you already know I've been talking about this reversal for a while. We caught the nice buy up. Then we saw the momentum weaken. And ever since then, we've just been ranging right here. We've been looking for sell setups. Those that watched the stream yesterday, you knew we were looking for the sell setup, but we just hit another TP. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and let the members know. TP7 hit. TP7 hit. Yeah, we're getting to it now, though. Like I said, we was Lydia in drawdown most of the night, especially when we first entered the trade. We got new 15 though. So we got New York, not New York, we got London open. So we already know we're going to see some retracements or some volume into the market. So let me go ahead and fix this really quick. We're going to look for some more setups. Oh, I'm tripping. There we go. Yeah, I like EA. So we're going to look and see what this retest is looking like. I'm going to keep GA on my other monitor. So we're going to be paying attention to the JPY pairs. And then possibly Euro AUD. I like the New Zealand pairs too. We're going to keep an eye on the New Zealand pairs as well. But I kind of like the JPY pairs better. They kind of been ranging. They did a little drop, but they've just been ranging since last night. After they did like a huge drop, like literally like most of the JPY pairs, like even like the smaller pairs like AJ and NJ, like GJ and EJ especially, like they dropped like over like 200 pips yesterday. It was kind of ridiculous. So I wouldn't mind some retracements, but we're definitely looking for sales. Those that watched the stream, yesterday's stream, it did exactly what I kind of wanted it to do. Remember, y'all, I was talking about I want to see the news break price out of the ranginess that we were stuck in all week. It did do that. So now we got Some pretty nice looking setups. So we do got news going on later today. Not nothing right now, but in New York session, we got 8:30 news, unemployment claims. So yeah, we're about to look for some more setups right here. Yes, we got the retracements going on, this opening candle. Yes, we're going to pay attention to EA. I'm going to be watching EJ, and then I'm going to be watching, what's the other pair? NJ. These are both at some good levels right here. Sorry, started to drop though. Yes, we want to see if we can hold this level. And then we're going to go from there. So these are the 3 pairs we're going to be watching for right now. The index is holding this resistance level. I could have adjusted it this level right here. Yeah, SPX got a few key price levels it's stuck at right now. Could drop back down. Yeah, it's respecting this support level right now at 39.10. It's holding that right now. If it can break and hold above that, then we could possibly look for buys. But if it stays below that, we can look for sells. But we are struggling to make a new low. We keep hitting this level of traffic and rejecting it. If we can break below that, possibly, but the past couple of days and this week especially, we've hit it 3 different times. First time was Monday. We hit it on Tuesday, and then we hit it yesterday. We even hit it Friday. It's struggling, but it's still reattempting. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can break that level because it's still bearish momentum if we really zoom out and look at it. But it's definitely struggling to break through this level of traffic right here. All right, so we got gold. Gold's on the strong support level as well. Just did a retest. We want to see if we can hold this level. If it can, I wouldn't be against looking for a buy here. This is a strong level. Yes, we're going to pay attention to that as well. Yeah, we got a new 5-minute about to pop up. Those are everything's retracing up right now. Yeah, so we got everything retracing up right now. So we're just going to let that do its thing. Yeah, so a lot of these pairs are retracing right now. Yeah, so this is going to be the main pairs we're going to pay attention. We're going to pay attention to gold, EN, EJ, NJ, and then Euro AUD. Yeah, we got the reversals happening now. And now it seems like they're trying to follow AN's lead. Because AN was been in a bearish momentum for a while. Like GN and EN were bullish until like this week or last week. But we're gonna leave AN alone. We're gonna pay attention to EN. Right here. Just hit this strong resistance level. We see last time price hit this level, we see this rejection here. Price broke above it, broke down. We got this new low about to be made potentially. We got this lower high being made for a new low to be made potentially. We got a lot of levels because it's just been very choppy. So I have a lot of levels marked off because we can see a lot of there's a lot of key price levels price can bounce off of or reject on the way down. But it's dropping nicely so far. Did a nice retest, rejection. It's about to make one of my favorite candle formations. So I do like EN right here. Rejection wick on the 5-minute. Yeah, GN's doing the same thing, but I don't really like GN. I like EN better. JPY pairs are still pushing up, which I have no problem with because, again, they did do a huge drop yesterday. So if it does the retracements right now, that'll just make things easier for us when we do enter sales. So I have no problem with that, especially since there's going to be news popping up today as well as tomorrow. So I'm not tripping too much about that. Yeah, I like EA as well. So let me go ahead and type these up. And then we're going to talk about how we did yesterday. So let me go ahead and type these up and post this disclaimer. Yeah, I'm about to switch this pair up. Put on New Zealand right here. Seven two 30. 230. My bad, y'all. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm typing some stuff up. Yeah, I like these setups right here. So if I can, I'd like to wait for the this 15 to close. But as y'all know, if it starts to make the move, I have no issue jumping in on it. Give me 1 second while I write these SLs down. 7230. Oops. SL for this 60. 605. Yeah, I like these setups right here. So I'm about to post the TPs for this right now for EA. Yeah, I like this right here. Yeah, so SL for this, I'm looking at 6005. I'm not posting it yet. I want to see what's going to retrace that way. If people do enter this, they'll have a better entry. But I do like a EA right here. But if it retraces some to my entry or close to my entry, I'll post this up. I'm typing the TPs and stuff right now. Cause like, okay, it's retracing some. Yeah, I do like this. All right, there we go. I'm gonna post the TPs right now. No, yeah, I'm looking at literally 2 trades at the same time. I'm typing one for y'all and one for the members at the same time. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm still here, y'all. Like I said, I'm typing up 2 different trades. Two, 5, 9, 30. 5, 9, 40, 2, 6. All right, cool. These TPs written up. $60. Oh, we already hit that level. All right, so we already hit a few TPs. All right, cool. All right, so I'm quiet because I'm literally typing. I can't talk and type because I'll end up typing when I'm talking or talking when I'm typing. I was literally writing up two things at the same time. Let's look at GA. So GA is dumping. Me and the members are in this trade currently. I just posted this trade into free Telegram. We already hit a couple TPs. Let's see. Let's go back to gold, but let's not forget about gold. So gold's respecting this level. So we're gonna wait to see what this next 15 looks like because we can see possible buys off this level if it can hold as a support. Yeah, but if I'm gonna enter here, I want to make sure it's not gonna retrace down to this level because I just don't want to. I mean, I could granted just re-enter here if it holds this level support, but why throw that money away for no reason? So I want to make sure and wait a little bit to see if it's going to hold that level before we jump in on that. So we got the retracement going on right before the next 15. So we're going to let that do its thing. And while that's doing this thing, I'm going to write up some more trade ideas because there are a few other pairs that I do like. And then we're going to go over how we're doing this week so far. And then we're going to look and see if there's some other setups. So give me 1 second. Then I'm going to catch up to the comments. Then we got this level right here. Whoops. 55. All right, cool. 237, 1.7150. All right, cool. All right, so we got a new 15 about to start. All right, bam. All right, fix that up. Yeah, so there's a few pairs that we can possibly enter. So I'm just writing a bunch of these possible trade ideas up. So EJ and NJ most likely retrace back up, which is no problem. Like I said, I kind of want retracements to happen on these JPY pairs. It will kind of make when we do enter a sell easier on us. So I'm not tripping too much on that. Gold's holding this level so far. We're going to come back to this in a minute or two, though, and see how that holds up. So GA is definitely trying to continue to push down. Now let's see if EA is doing the same. If EA is attempting to break through this level of traffic as well. All right, cool. So yeah, gold's rejecting that level. So we're going to see how it reacts to this daily level here because we're still going to look for buys. But like we mentioned yesterday's stream, retracements can possibly happen for a few reasons as we zoom out. Yes, I'm looking at the pairs, but most of the pairs, the other pair I was looking at, I'm not jumping in right now. So my other monitor, I'm just going to keep an eye on the two trades we're in right now. All right, cool. Then we'll go back to gold in a second. Actually, I'm gonna keep it on this one. All right, cool. All right, so looking at gold, definitely still gonna be looking for buys. I just want to make sure it can hold this level. So far, it is holding that level. Let me see. Yeah, so far it is holding that level. So we could still possibly look for buys on the support level here. You can clearly see here our price is trading as low as resistance here. And then right here, you can see our price was treating as support. But we are approaching a level of traffic. So that is definitely why it's struggling the past couple of days to hold above this level at 1922. So I want to see if that can happen today or tomorrow. So I want to see what's going to happen. If it can hold this low, we're definitely going to keep going for buys. But we could possibly see a reversal here as well, because this is what happened last time too, because we was in a huge uptrend. We was calling buys for literally months, like November 2022. It was just bullish until literally this year, like February 1st. That's when we had that downtrend. Then we hit this strong support resistance level right here. As we can see, harsh rejection, huge rejection to the upside. And that's where the bullish momentum continued back up. So we could possibly see a repeat of last time we were in the bullish momentum, or we can possibly break this level. But we are currently on a strong support resistance level. We can currently see that right here. But I just want to make sure that it's going to hold this level and I try to do some retracements before I enter a buy. But so far, it's still holding this level. We're not going to pull the trigger just yet. But so far, it is holding that level. But we're not pulling the trigger just yet. So GA is tanking. So I'm waiting for EA to try to follow suit. We kind of had the reverse happen yesterday. The GBP pairs were struggling while the Euro pairs were flowing smoothly. Realistic, a lot of the pairs yesterday, especially after like 6 o'clock AM EST, started pumping with volume. But I'm talking about like correlating pairs. The members and students know what I'm talking about. But yeah, GA is moving nicely. It's moving real nice. Want to see if EA can follow suit. EA slowly trying to follow his lead. Let's switch back to the JPY pairs because we still are looking for sales. It's kind of the same thing with gold. We're just letting the JPY pairs do their thing. It's like, we have a child, You let them have fun. You watch them, play with their toys, play with the dirt and shit. But, you step in when you need to. So that's what we're doing with these pairs right now. We're just watching and waiting for them to hit our levels. We're about to hit the final TP. Me and the members on this GA play. We're literally a couple pips away from that. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. Definitely has been an interesting week. This is the last month of the quarter. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if this is just a March thing, but it's definitely been an interesting week. Monday, huge, like literally London session opening, huge flow and volume in the markets. Like we caught a huge SPX sell on Monday. We caught a couple nice plays on Monday. Then Tuesday, what's today? I'm losing track of days. Tuesday was a pretty decent day. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Yeah, so gold's holding this level. So yeah, we could possibly look for buys here if it continues to do so. It's a decent stop loss. Could put it tighter if I wanted to. I think that's decent. Even that wick's right there. If I want to count for the wick. I don't want to have a super big stop loss. Because like I said, if it retraces back, I'll just enter a buy right here. If I do like this. So we're going to say stop loss. If we do enter a buy here, it's going to be 1908. If we do enter a buy here. Those just joining the stream, we're not in this trade. We're in 2 trades currently. Click that first link in the description, join the free Telegram, and you'll see what trade I just posted in there. 1908. These are just trade ideas right here. I'm waiting to see if we can hold this level. But EA is doing a retest retracement. Let's see if GA is doing the same thing. Yeah, GA is struggling to hit this level here. Not too much of a surprise. Like I said, we was really in drawdown majority of Tokyo session. We hit TP1 like one time. Then we hit like TP2 one time. Then we retested this 4-hour level. Came back, hit TP1 again. Just kept flicking, wicking, struggling to break these levels of traffic. And then, as you can see, the exhaustion push up. And this right here, y'all, right now I'm talking to the members. That video I sent y'all last night breaking down like how to manage the trades and stuff like that. This is an exact example of the GJ setup I was talking to y'all about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, those that are members. So this is an exact example of what I talked about in that video above this trade. But did a retest. It literally did exactly what this is literally the GJ in that video I was telling y'all about. Did the retest just like GJ and then dumped down. Literally, this is exactly what happened, just like when I broke down GJ in that video last night. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. Gold did just break it back above this level, so we're gonna see how. I do like that wick right there. So I want to see how this 15 closes before I pull the trigger on this, though. Out of curiosity, let me see what the indexes are up to. Because they were pushing up last night. And they did a push up yesterday as well. They did a dump, I believe, during London session, right before the news, or pre-market before New York session, one of the two. Then they did a push up to the upside. Hit this liquidity, and now it's dropping back down. Why are we on the 5 minute? There we go. We're going to leave those alone for right now. I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, so this is holding this level. So we might enter buys on this depending on how this candlestick closes. And so EA is retesting the daily level. EA is reacting to the levels of traffic as well. But we're still going to hold to that sort of TP gets hit. We hit TP1 already. I just didn't post it, but we did hit TP1 already. And then we're going to keep an eye on these JPY pairs right here. So this is how we did yesterday. It was kind of a choppy day, but in the beginning, but like I said, after around like 6 o'clock, volume started to pump in. Didn't enter, or well, I didn't call out, I should say, any JPY pairs, but those I was in the live yesterday, I broke down the JPY pairs and also the members. I broke down the sells. And literally, I think it literally dropped all day yesterday, so it was plenty of opportunities to jump into those sells. But me and the members were just riding the wave for the most part on this GN sell right here. I don't know why TradingView continues to do this. So I took multiple entries on this one. I scaled into this, but the original entry was right here. It was a 1 to 5 risk reward setup. It was a nice move. We cut a total of 2,000 pips yesterday, 2,039. CJ entered this trade live. We got 16 pips before the reversal. GN cut 123 pips. SPX TP2 got hit, cut 900 pips. Then NAS TP1 got hit a few times. I think we barely missed TP2 before the reversal happened right here. Wicked it a few times. Then hit TP1 a couple times. I posted the trade, hit TP1 again, like maybe once or twice, and then it just reversed to the upside. It happens sometimes. Yeah, GA is reacting to this level here. And EA is retracing up with it. But we're still going to hold that to SRTP gets hit. I do see, because EA was dropping some yesterday as well. And it was just an exhaustion to the upside. There is this level of traffic that if it doesn't break below this level of traffic, it could potentially continue to upside. But just looking at what the past few days have done, it's shown just weakness to the upside. Now, granted, again, it could reverse back up, especially with all the news going on this week. We do have news today and tomorrow still popping off. So it could still reject and push to the upside. What are we doing here? Let's go back to gold. Yeah, so we're going to wait for this 15 to close. It's holding this level. That push up is a good sign. As you can see, it has retraced back down. It's doing a retest though. So I do like this. So we're going to see if we can hold this level here. Yeah. Let's move this over to the left. Yeah, so we got these pairs still pushing up. Then we got EJ still trying to break this level. Then we got gold right there. NJ looking like EJ trying to break below this level here. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting. I'm gonna pay attention to today mainly the JPY pairs, gold. I'm gonna watch the indexes, but I'm not gonna pull the trigger on those as aggressive as they did yesterday, mainly because, well, it's dropping down. They're still dropping down, so there's a key level here. So I might pay attention mainly to SPX and NAS, mainly SPX. I've been liking SPX lately. But if we can hold underneath this level, we could see some short-term sells. It's already rejected this daily level right here. And there's another level right here. Like I said, it's still bearish. This is still the low. So we have this drop right here. So this would be a good position for the low. But again, we just have this level of traffic that is struggling, as you can see even right now, to break through. So that's the only concern I have with that. But of course, you know, with the help of the news, it can definitely break through it. So that's what I want to wait on. I kind of want to just be on the safer side, especially because it's about to be the end of the week, and either wait for price to try to break below this level. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I just have to wait and see how price reacts. Not relax. Reacts when it hits that level. To be honest, that's what it's going to come to. Because I got all these different possibilities in my head, but you just have to literally just wait and see how price reacts in real time. Like, you can mentally prepare scenarios in your head, but you know it's not going to be. You're not going to know exactly what's going to happen until it happens. But I do like gold right here. EA had a nice rejection back down before the new 15. So it's definitely trying to break these levels of traffic. It's kind of like a repeat of what happened last night with GA. When we went for the GA sell. Same kind of similar looking levels of traffic, struggling a little bit. All right, cool. So I'm going to put EA on here. I like gold though too. Yeah, so I'm going to keep EA on this screen for y'all. Let's switch back to GA as well, because I know we're approaching the bottom of the zone for me and the members. So I'm going to check that out as well. Give me 1 second. Shout out to everybody watching. This is your first time clicking the stream or the channel. Welcome. I do appreciate you giving the channel a chance. Make sure to hit that sub button too, though, because we don't just live stream and live trade. every day. Monday to Friday, London session 3 a.m. EST. But we also, give me 1 second, I'm typing some stuff up. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I cannot talk and type, y'all. It's just something I can't do. Or I'm gonna be sounding a lot more ridiculous than when I be getting tongue tied. So just bear with me, just eyes minuting while I type this stuff up for the members. All right, so EA is approaching. Maybe I should notify them the first TP got hit. All right, cool. So we're back at 55. First TP was 50. So we're at TP2 now again. TP2 just got hit. So a lot of people were able to enter off that retracement, which is what I was waiting for. So TP2 got hit. So now we're about to see if TP3 can get hit. Looks like TP3 is about to get hit. GA is probably about to hit the final TP. It did just hit the final TP. So yeah, we're making some money now. So let me go ahead and let the members know that the final TP just got hit. All TPs hit. We've had some profit or close. Close. All right, GA just hit the middle of the room. Cool. Yeah, so that thing's dumping. So let's put EA. EA just ripped through TP3. Well, that thing's just dumping. So hit that like button, y'all. We enter this trade live. We just hit TP4. There we go. TP5, 59, 40. We probably just hit the next TP2, to be honest. Oh, we're almost, yeah. So this thing's flowing nicely. And GA's dumping as well, which I like to see. So got a new 5-minute about to start, y'all. GA did just hit the bottom of the zone, and we got a new 5-minute about to start. So just keep an eye on y'all's charts, because we don't be too shocked or surprised if retracements do happen or come into play. Decent risk to reward. All right, JPY pairs are starting to trickle back. Well, scratch that. EJ is the only one trying to trickle back down. These other JPY pairs doing their thing. Again, retrace. This wouldn't be a bad entry either, so not tripping too much on that. We blew on this trade though. We blew on the 2 trades we're in, so that's what's important. 3 trades, I should say, because even the members are in 2 trades right now. Called this trade live, literally at the beginning of the stream. Let's just see. Yeah, about 30 minutes ago. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Y'all should be nice and blue on y'all screen. Did a nice retest of the daily level, then dropped down. You know, y'all lucky. Y'all didn't have to face half the drawdown. Me and the members had to face. Shoot, that GA setup was definitely a mentally challenging one. That was one you literally had to just trust the process. Hold to SR, TP got hit. All right, new 5 minutes started. Let's go back to EJ. Yeah, so might just be chilling in these right here. Let's go back to New Zealand pairs out of curiosity. Oh, wow. So while I was looking at that, these did a flip and dropped down. And I had this written up here. Oh, well. We're in some trades already, though. Not tripping too much. We're going to see if we can hit this next TP. I want to see us hit this next TP. Literally, we missed it by literally a pip and a half. Missed it by a pip and a half. Yeah, we hit another TP, me and the members. I'm about to show you all the other trade me and the members are in. Those I was in the live, I literally just broke this down literally like 10 minutes ago. This is a members only play, but I was just talking about the gold setup. Me and the members are in this gold buy. We just hit TP3. But those I was on the live, we literally just talked about this. And that thing is pumping up now. So me and the members are blue on this trade as well. So me and the members are in gold right now. And then we're in this GA setup. We just hit the final TP. And then I called this one live for the free Telegram. First link in the description. And we barely missed I think we barely missed TP5. So we're flowing nicely. And then we're still keeping an eye on the JPY pairs as well. Missed the entry on the New Zealand pair, but it's all good. I'm not tripping too much about that. So we're going to see if we can hit this next TP. It's definitely trying. A lot of traffic all around us, but most of this was created because, again, those that have been watching the live for at least the past week or two, last week or 2 weeks ago, no, it was last week, we're catching these GA buys and EA buys, but I've been anticipating the reversal, and it's been a little struggle because of the bullish momentum and levels of traffic, but it's finally started. So now we're about to just try to take out these levels of traffic that was created through the choppiness. So that's what's going on right now. Yeah, we barely missed that TP again. It's definitely trying. So I want to see this TP get hit before the new 15 starts. We got a new 5 minute about to start in about 10 seconds. So we're about to see if it can do that for us. Like I said, this is a level of traffic here. So do keep an eye on your charts because there is a possible retracement that can happen soon. Would not be too surprised if we see a retracement happen soon, especially because this counterpart just hit the a key price level right here as well. So would not be too shocked or surprised if we see a slight retracement come soon. But before that happens, I want to see if we can hit another TP. Just hit another TP on gold. Yeah, gold's pumping up, y'all. Gold's pumping up right now. EA's trying. I want to see EA break through this. GA's still chilling right here. Let's go back to the JPY pairs. Yeah, so these are probably going to retrace some more, which I have no problem with because this will be a great entry for a sell here or even here. So I have no problem with the JPY pairs retracing right now. That'll work out in our favor in the long term. Yeah, so we got about 3 minutes to the next 15. Like I said, I want to see this level, this TP get hit beforehand, but just simple back testing, we could just look to the left here. We see this wick, and then we also see this level of traffic here. See price react similarly, and this was on the 8th, so like a week ago. So definitely key price level we're approaching. Doesn't mean it's impossible to break, but that just explains why it's struggling. But it's not impossible. I want to see if we can take out this low right here. But like I said, we might be seeing a retracement happen this next 15. So just keep an eye on y'all's charts. And or don't be shocked or surprised when it does happen. Because like the disclaimer I always post every day, is either going to reject or break through. So far it's rejecting. So it's either going to reject harshly and retrace back up like we saw here, or it's going to break through like we saw GA did. Because first GA rejected, then it broke through. But yeah, it's still flowing and pumping. It's definitely still trying. But we got a new 15 about to pop up. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. And we're going to just flip back and forth between these. So AJ is approaching a good entry level. NJ as well. But yeah, we're going to keep it on these pairs right here. I do 15 about to start. I didn't even put this up. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it on the bottom of y'all screen at playmaker_way. TikTok playmaker_way, same spelling as the YouTube. All right. I post daily on both pages. Make sure to follow me on both. All right. I'm almost at 1,000 followers on TikTok. Once I get to 1K followers on TikTok, I'm gonna be going live on there as well. Those lives will most likely be during Tokyo session, most likely. Maybe no, it's gonna be Tokyo session because the New York ones are strictly for the members. So yeah, and then sure enough, new 15. What do we see? Off rip a retracement. But let's see if we can break through this level. But off rip, you saw it start to retrace back up. So we're going to see if we can break through this level. It's definitely trying, like we talked about before. So we're going to see if we can break through this level. And let's just flip back to these just out of curiosity. It's showing at this level there. Yep, and there goes the retracement. That doesn't mean it can't break through this level, but again, I know there's different types of traders out there, so that's why I like to try to give y'all the heads up before it does happen. Those are just on the stream literally for about past 5-10 minutes. I was letting y'all know about that. Doesn't mean it's not going to try to break through this. But again, you need to know where price can most likely, where price is going to retrace, where price is going to reject, where's a good entry point, where's a good exit point, and in general, how to read candlesticks. It'll just make things a lot smoother And most importantly, it'll help you with your mental, because you don't know what's going on, or quote unquote, in your eyes, random stuff's happening, random retracements, or price is going good out of nowhere, price retraces, and you ain't expected or don't understand why it's doing it. It can definitely make trading a little bit more difficult, if not less fun, at the same time for you. But we're just gonna be chilling in these. Yeah, JPY pairs are retracing, which I have no problem with, because again, these things did a huge dump to the downside, like 144.98 to 139. Like, that's a huge amount of pips. 144.98 to 139.50. That's literally 548 pips price dropped yesterday. That's EJ alone. Like I said, literally, like, most of JPY pairs, if not all, dropped at least 200 plus pips yesterday, which is ridiculous. And the New Zealand pairs dropped 100 plus pips as well. What else went crazy yesterday? Gold ended up flying as well. The indexes had a dump before the news and the reversal. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting day yesterday. We got unemployment claims at 8:30 today. Then we got the manufacturing index as well. And then an hour right after that, 45 minutes after that, we got some Euro news, main rate, financing rate, monetary policy statement. Then 30 minutes after that, we got another major high impact news for the Euro, press conference going down. So definitely keep an eye on your charts during that time. Then Friday, of course, regular Friday, 10 a.m., we got some news for the USD pairs. So yeah, we're going to be ending the week on a regular note. So it's a pretty regular looking Thursday and Friday. We just hit another TP on gold. We just hit another TP on gold. Give me 1 second. My bad. I was typing something to the members. So yeah, so let's look at next week out of curiosity, just to see what next week's looking like. Next week we had a bank holiday for the yen. Tuesday got CPI popping off. Got some pre-market news popping off for New York. Got 10 again for the USD. Wednesday we got CPI right at the start at London for GBP. 2:00 news. Man, I hate when they do news at 2:00, because most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, price is just dead until right before the news. But sometimes there are some quick news we can catch before the news as well. So just got to pay attention to see what happens. But I know last time we had, I think it was FOMC at 2:00. Literally the charts, at least the USD pairs and indexes, were dead until the news popped off, which was ridiculous. Yes, we got a lot of news popping off next week. And then y'all got the time shift happening next week. We had ours on Saturday, I believe. Last Saturday. At least in America. Yeah, so we got the retracement happening, but we already saw that coming. So not tripping too much about that. Let's go back to his JPY pairs. Yeah, so these ones are retracing, which I have no problem with. So we're going to see how AJ reacts to this level, possibly look for a sell there. But if not, we're just going to be chilling until pre-market, if not New York session. So we're in a gold buy right now. Me and the members are in a gold buy. Just to do a quick recap, we're in this gold buy right now. Me and the members are in this, or they closed because we did hit the final TP, but we took this GA sell last night. We just took this EA sell on live. We hit a few TPs. What TP did we hit? We hit TP4. Yes, we're 3-0 for the day so far. 3-0 for the day so far. I'm not against messing with the indexes. This is just turned green, so it's retesting this level. Like I said, we can see a potential low be made, but we have this level of traffic here that is definitely struggling to break through. And then we also have a lot of levels on SPX, a lot of traffic. Like this is just ridiculous right here. So there's a lot of work that's going to need to be made. But again, this is usually how it is. By the time they want to do the news stuff, the news kind of helps with situations like this. I want to turn this to a golden zone, so that's what we're going to do. Boom, boom, boom. JPY pairs, definitely going to be looking for sells. Want a retracement though. That way, when we do enter sells, it'll be a lot smoother and less chance of it retracing on us. We hit a level of traffic here, which is why we were retracing a little bit, but we can hold underneath this level of traffic. That'd be nice. But even if we break through that, I would still be looking for sells for the next few levels on most, if not all, JPY pairs. GJ just hit a good level for entry. So we're going to see how it reacts to this level and what the next 15 looks like. Because it's a good position for entry, or if it retraces a little bit more to this daily level up, to this daily level at around, where we at? Like 161.80, 161.75. I wouldn't be against that either, to be honest. But yeah, it would have to break a few levels of traffic and price for me to consider going for buys on this pair here. Let me go to oil. See what that's looking like. That thing is a huge drop. Man, I brain farted this week because I usually don't like to enter. Like I have a certain rules, right? And I won't enter a trade if I have in a certain amount of trades and they're like super choppy or in drawdown. Instead, I'll just focus on those trades. And me doing that, I missed oil trades, like 2 back-to-back amazing oil trades, because oil did a crazy dump as well yesterday. And when I did my post chart analysis after market close, I might have shedded a tear because I had this trade marked off. This thing, let alone not this just being a 1-6, almost 1-7 risk to reward, if I would have took it. This thing just pip wise 72. Oh my goodness! Like this thing dropped a ridiculous amount of pips. Like this thing dropped literally 600 pips on oil, which is ridiculous. I think the most we ever caught on an oil play was like 300 pips. 600 pips is ridiculous. So I do want to look for sells on this as well. I'm just trying to see what's going to retrace a little bit. It's underneath a good price level, so it is at a good position for a sell, to be honest. I kind of would just want a retracement, but I don't know if it's going to retrace. That did a nice dump. Let me see. Hit a key price level. Yeah, I would like to see a little bit of retracement, but it could continue to drop there for short-term setups at the same time. Yep, so that retracement, not too shocking that's happening. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. What was that other pair we was just talking about? GJ. That's what I was looking at. Yeah, so we're going to keep an eye on GJ, see if GJ can hold this level. Got about 3.5 minutes to the next 15. Is this a decent stop loss? That's better. Don't need it to be too crazy. That's a decent stop loss. So right now it's holding as resistance. We can literally just see the wick, how I tapped this low and rejected down. And if we go into 5 minute, we can see that even better. So we're just waiting to see if we can hold this level or not. Kind of like how we did with gold and EA. EA is holding this level, which is good. So what I want to see is it hold this level. And if we can hold this level, we can very much so see price continue dropping to the downside. So we're going to see if we can hold that level. But yeah, it's kind of doing a repeat of what GA did last night with us. Dang, gold barely missed the final TP. Let me see if it hit on my broker. Well, on TradingView, it barely missed it. Let me see if it hit on my broker. Let me talk about that wick. Barely missed that thing. Let me see. Nah, we barely missed it. So we got a new 15 about to start in about 2 minutes. GJ broke that level. Yeah, like I said, I'm looking for sales either way. I don't care. I don't care if it breaks this level. I'm going to look for a sell here. I'll look for a sell up here. It's going to have to break a few levels before I'm considering buys, to be honest. And we have this huge imbalance, so I'm not against it retracing. Got this level of traffic here, so like there's literally a few levels it's going to have to break above before I consider going for buys. So I'm not tripping too much about that. I'm going to keep it here for now, though. Is this where I had it? I'm not even where I had it. AJ's at a good level as well. Let me go ahead and mark these off and write these up just in case. So yeah, AJ and GJ we're going to be paying attention to. NJ hit a good level as well. This is not a coincidence either. But yeah, we're going to focus in on these right here. Our new 15 just started. Yeah, these keep pushing up. I'm just going to let them do their thing, ignore them. So yeah, that's what it looks like it's going to do. It looks like it's going to keep pushing up. EA looks like it's still trying. Gold barely missed that TP and then retraced to the downs. Well, I'm not going to say to the downside, but it did a retracement. But that still was a nice, strong push off that engulfing and off that retest. So that was not a bad push on gold off that retest. So I'll take that. But yeah, but EA is going for a round 2. About to see we're going to make a new low and take these lows out. It's definitely trying. But like I said, got a lot of levels of traffic here struggling to break through. And we hit the bottom of the zone on GA. So it wouldn't be too much of a shock that this is happening. We already anticipated that. Gold's going for around 2 on this though. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go back to these JPY pairs. They're holding these levels, so I'm going to pay attention not to EJ. That's still pushing up. Yeah, these are still pushing up. NJ is holding its level though, which is interesting. AJ's kind of holding it as well. This could retrace up a little bit more too. I wouldn't be against it. And that's what it looks like they're going to do. So yeah, we're going to let them do their thing. Still, like I said, I have no problem. They did a quick little drop last night. Retracement's fine for me. We do have some major news going on during New York session today and tomorrow. Well, no. Today we got news at 8:30, 9:15, and 9:45 today. And then tomorrow, we got news at 10 a.m. Caught a nice drop before the retracement on EA. Hit a nice sell on GA, meaning the members. Caught a nice gold buy as well. It's just started retracing. Barely missed the last TP. Literally, barely missed it. But that was a nice setup for the short terms. Long term, still looking for buy setups. And you can still see it breaking this level on the long term. EA still trying as well. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, we got these things still tracing. Yeah, so I might just chill in these trades. We'll chill off and just be in these trades. I'm gonna still be on the charts and pay attention to AJ, but I'm not gonna be too trigger happy. I'm just gonna be watching them for the most part. Like I said before, the indexes before I hop off, I'm just gonna be paying attention to them. They are still bearish. Well, SPX is still bearish. Let me look at NAS before I start talking. But it's at a certain key price level where we can possibly look for buys. NAS did actually break above this level, so SPX might try to follow suit. Um, but yeah, so we could possibly be looking for buys. It just depends on what happens during the news. But price did just break above this level, so our price definitely breaks above. Why do I have that marked off? I feel like that shouldn't be marked off. Well, the price definitely breaks above 12,360 and holds that. We can probably see some buys, even if it's short term. But price did break above this key level here, and we did have this huge rejection after the drop, filling up the imbalance. So there is some bullish momentum. SPX looks a little bit different, but it's still at a sweet spot where it can um, go on either side of the coin. So for today, at least until it does some more movement or after the news, just gonna be letting it do its thing, just watching it for now. Because like I said, it can go either way. It's currently chilling on the strong support resistance level. And it broke above it yesterday for a little bit, a few hours, and it retraced a little bit. We saw this candlestick was red earlier, and then it just pushed back. So we're not going to enter it right now, of course, but still like to pay attention and know what's going on with certain pairs I like to trade. That way, when I do want to trade it or when it hits a level, I kind of already been watching it and know how it's been behaving, so I can move accordingly. Yeah, great start to the Thursday so far. Going to see if we can catch some more pips going into New York. I might or might not be live tomorrow because I'm going to be out of town tomorrow. So depending on how I can get the setup tomorrow, I might or might not be live. I'll let y'all know though. I'm going to see if I can get the setup the way I want it to be tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. But of course, if I'm not, make sure to join that free Telegram, and I'll let y'all know. But if I don't say anything, I'm most likely going live. If I say I'm not going live, then that means I'm not going live. But that doesn't mean I won't be on the charts and stuff still. That just means, I won't be streaming and all that. Yeah. So we're gonna leave these other pairs alone. AJ is still holding this level though, and NJ. So we can. I'm still looking at possible sells on those pairs. But that's literally the only things right now that are attractive. But I still want to pull the trigger yet. I want to see how this 15 closes before I pull the trigger on that. Yeah, but NJ's holding that level the best so far. Then AJ's in second. All right, y'all. But I'm gonna maybe I'll let you know, like I said, about tomorrow. But if not, I'm gonna see y'all next week on Monday. Let me just catch up to his comments. Okay, I see you. Okay, you said, can I look at CJ? I got you. I'll look at CJ before I hop off. I got you. Now my levels. Let me see. My levels are still valid for the day. All right, I can adjust my levels a little bit. But same thing with CJ. Hit level of traffic is retracing. I would still consider looking for sales. It's actually tapping a good resistance level right here. So if it can stay underneath this level here, you can see sells on the short term to around 143, like 40. And depending on how it reacts that level, it could continue to drop into the downside. But I'd just be looking for sells right now. But again, you have to anticipate some possible retracement, especially on the news day, because I know there's a lot of lines here. So let's go on a naked chart so we can look at things a little bit better. But we're on top of this level of traffic right here, right? So that's why we see price retracing. I'll still look for sells. It's underneath a good level right here. Where we can look for possible sells for the short term, but it could still also retrace a little bit more. But I'll be looking for sells today for the most part. And I'm going to go over the price levels for you and the rest of the members in a couple hours, because I know you're a member and anything, and I got you on that. And I don't want to go over too much of the stuff on detail right now on here, but I will go over that stuff, those numbers in detail. But for most of the JPY pairs, if not all, I'm going to be trying to look for sell setups for the most part. And NJ and AJ are looking attractive for some sells, especially if it can close red and underneath these levels. But yeah, I'm looking for sells for the most part on these JPY pairs. EJ's at a good level as well for a possible sell setup. So it just depends how it reacts to this level here and what the next 15 looks like. But these are all good potential sell setups right here. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, SPX is still holding that level as resistance. The NAS is dropping down as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna let these do their thing. There's still some bearish momentum, but if it breaks above these next couple levels, then we could possibly look for buys on the indexes. I have to redo my US30 levels because I deleted them and it was kind of looking messy. So I got to redo those levels and see what US30 is looking like. What am I looking at for this? Yeah, but AJ and NJ are holding these levels. And CJ's on a good level too if I go back on Orlando. Now I do got to update them, but these levels are still valid because these are still this is still a resistance level, and we can literally see price rejecting off this level, even on the daily time frame. You know, no problem, man. We literally see rejection off this level. That's a decent stop loss. Yeah, so these look like good sell setups. So if we can hold that level, the next 15 and continue to drop down like it's trying to right now, you definitely jump on sells on that. AJ is looking nice as well. Yeah, so CJ, EJ, AJ, and NJ are both looking, not both, all four of them are looking very identical. How they hit daily or 4-hour levels and they're wicking down. They're all looking very identical. Of course, AJ and NJ are moving a little bit smoother. But yeah, they're all looking very identical. What you call it though? Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I got some stuff to edit. But yeah, like I said, Nathan, I'm gonna talk about CJ in that video as well. I'll go over the price levels and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, all these are looking like possible sells. Just have to, you already know how to wait for the confirmations and stuff like that because you've been a member for a minute, so you already know what to do. So just wait for the next 15 to see if that can hold. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and hop off. So this just retested that level again. Hopefully, most of y'all either secured profits, took partial, or got wicked out because we were anticipating this retracement before it even happened. But it's retesting this level right here, so it could still drop down. SO hasn't gotten hit, but again, reversals do happen in general and especially in between when sessions are changing or sessions are beginning. But make sure that like button, y'all. Make sure to subscribe. And like I said, I'm gonna let y'all know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I am gonna be on the charts tomorrow, but I'll let you know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. And if I'm not live tomorrow, I'll just see y'all next week on Monday.